I absolutely hate COPPA, and I think it should die a horrible death. It doesn't deserve to exist. If you don't know what COPPA stands for, it stands for Child's Online Privacy Protection Act, and basically it's for little kids that have iPhone 11s. Uh, it's basically so that it can shield them from the world. That's basically what COPPA is, and it's been affecting YouTube because now it is by law that you have to tell YouTube whether or not the videos you create, whether they're intended for kids or they're intended for people that are over 18, technically not kids. Now, I don't really make content for people over 18 because I'm not even 18. I wouldn't say I necessarily make I don't really make content for kids either. What I've been doing is like saying I don't make content for kids, but the video isn't restricted for anyone that's younger than 18, so you guys are still good. Because I know that the majority of my audience is younger people. You know, that's just kind of the way it works. For example, like Jacksepticeye. Okay, there's a lot of people that probably shouldn't be watching this channel because they're like too young to be watching it. Probably myself included, to be honest. But yeah, still young kids find it, and you know when that's like 90% of the people that watch your channel, you don't really want to just like shut them all out, especially if they really enjoy watching your channel. Now, I don't really know if I have any true fans or if people just come onto the channel and go, we're almost at 400 subscribers. If we can get 400 by the end of the year, I think we're at 396. So if we can get 400 by the end of the year, that'd be great. But like, I know there's people that watch my channel, but I don't know if there's people that watch it regularly, people that keep up with it. Honestly, if I have any legitimate fans, or if there's people that just come in every now and then. Kleinen merch. You guys want some Kleinen? Remember when Kleinen merch was a thing? It still is, but like, it's basically a meme now. It's like the only meme I have to myself is Kleinen merch. What was I saying? Yeah, COPPA. It makes me tell YouTube, by law, if the video is for kids or if it's for not kids. And I don't upload kids content, but I don't want everyone who watches my channel to be blocked from my videos. So lately what I've been doing is saying, no, this content is not for kids, but don't block it for people that are under 18, because I still want you guys to be able to watch my videos. Like I said, though, I don't know if there's actually any legitimate viewers on my channel that actually check up and, you know, continuously watch what I post. If you do, thank you. If you do, I'm very happy for that. But yeah, COPPA's it hasn't affected me too much. It's affected a lot of really big YouTubers. It's affected them a lot. It's affected the bigger people, you know, PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier. I don't watch him, but some of you guys may watch like Vanos. I don't know. Just bigger people. Most of the time, the people that people watch on YouTube, a lot of times they're the more famous ones. Again, I almost have 400 subscribers, which I feel like most of them just subscribe from like the one video I did on the bonnet plush a long time ago. But still, thank you for subscribing anyway. Well, COPPA hasn't affected me all that much. It's like still something that I wanted to talk about. Just I don't know. I feel like it's stupid. I feel like it's unneeded. I mean, I get it. You want to shield little kids from the world because, I mean, yeah, well, there's like 5-year-olds that are swearing, but like, there's normal issues anyway, okay? Like, I'm pretty sure in the 50s, there was probably like some 3-year-olds that were swearing. It's like the internet can be a big influence, yeah, but like, the longer you shield someone from the world, the harder it's gonna hit when they, um, what's the right word? The harder it's gonna hit when they see how the world really is. The longer you try and protect someone and shield, I mean, if they're really young, that's understandable, but I don't know. I think maybe when you're around 10, 12, maybe 11, yeah, 11's right in the middle, maybe, that you kind of should start putting down those barriers, because you don't want to shield the kid from the world for too long, because then that creates people that are unfit for a society. That creates people that they don't know how to talk, they don't know how to socialize, they don't know how to interact with other people. You know, it's like when you shield someone away from that for so long, it I don't know how to describe it. It makes the people that don't know what to do. It makes the people that, like, for some people, it's taken me, like, at least until now. I mean, I had a dark depression era a little bit ago. I'm kind of past that now. Everyone has their little moments of depression every now and then, but it's not as severe as it was before, which is really good. But there's always going to be people with problems. There's always going to be people that have there's always going to be people that are suicidal, people that have depression. I've had that before. I still do every once in a while. It's not, like I said, it's not as severe as I used to have it, but I still have it because I am an edgy 14-year-old. But it's kind of just like, I don't know. I don't feel like it's like I don't know what age it's targeting. Because when you say kids, like a lot of older people, I don't know, boomers, a lot of boomers will consider like 20, 25-year-olds. They'll consider them kids. Um, I don't know why, but like apparently, like when you're 18, you're an adult. But everyone looks at people like 18-year-olds as kids. And then, like, I don't know, I guess when you, like, even when you're 29, you're a kid, but when you hit 30, you're an adult. And, like, if you ask anyone, if you, like, asked your parents or something, if you ask someone, like, if somebody's 29, do you consider them as a kid? Yeah. If someone's 30, do you? No. It's weird. It's just that one age difference, I guess it's kind of the same thing, like, if you're 15, you can't drive, but if you're 16, you can. If you're 20, you can't drink, but if you're 21, you can. Why is it 21, by the way? It doesn't make sense. Um, there's a lot of things that don't make sense. There's a lot of ages that are weird. Like, they're all, like, even numbers, too. Not really. No. They're just weird. Like, 15. Okay, 15's a nice number. Any number that has a 0 or a 5, that's a good number. Any number that has a 0 or a 5. It's like 30 or 35. You don't want 32. Like, it's like waking up at, like, would you rather wake up like 6:35, 6:32? You want to wake up at 6:35 because it's the 5-minute increments that makes the difference. I don't know what I'm getting at here. When it says kids, I don't know how young it's stating, because a lot of people will look at people my age, I'm 14, as like kids. A lot of people think I'm older, by the way. And a lot of times when I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like 14, I'm in 9th grade, and everyone's like, what? Back up, what? I don't know. I guess my voice is pretty deep anyway, but like, I don't know. People have also said that I'm like mature or something, or I'm tall. I'm 5'6". I'm not that tall. But yeah, people like say, oh, well, you're taller, your voice is deep, you're mature, which I sure as hell am not. Oh yeah, also, swore! I'm gonna get demonetized even though I don't have enough subscribers to even be monetized yet. I don't consider hell a bad word. I mean, like, it depends on how you're using it. If I say, I sure as hell am not, then, yeah, then it's not really a bad word. But if you tell someone to go to hell, that's the bad way. That's the mean way, and we don't use that on this family-friendly Christian server. Okay, there's PG-13 movies that have the F word in them. I'd say the channel's probably around, like, borderline PG-13. Yeah, that's how we'll rate it. We'll rate the channel like a frickin' movie. I can't really pinpoint what kind of content I create. Like I said before, I don't necessarily create content that's intended for kids. When I hear kids, I think of, like, anyone 10 and below. Or maybe 12 and below. Yeah, probably 12. I don't know. When you're 13, you're officially a teenager. And when you're 13, you're officially a teenager. That's when you get emo. And you start getting into... I don't know. It really depends on how you are. But if you're anything like me, and you spend hours and hours on YouTube... If you're anything like me, like I said, it's just, everyone's, the way they are. And when it comes to, I don't know, the personality you have, I don't know if that's just your soul, because, like, people are always like, oh, people are influenced by what they're around. But your personality isn't, I mean, it kind of is, but not entirely. You have decisions up to yourself, your own personal interests. So me, for example, when I hit 13, or especially when I hit 14, you start wearing black, like currently right now, I'm wearing all black. You wear black, you get emo, you listen to frickin' My Chemical Romance. Anyone know My Chemical Romance? They're getting back together, by the way. That's cool. I mainly listen to, like, more heavier stuff. I don't know. I listen to, like, metal not too heavy. It's not freaking, I'm not listening to Megadeth, but I'm not listening to, Bee Gees either. I don't know. I listen to like Breaking Benjamin, 3 Days Grace, Five Finger Death Punch, Skillet, Disturbed. What's another band? System of a. How did I forget System of a Down? System of a Down's my favorite band. There's a lot of people that get into anime. Okay, a lot of times the anime phase is like the sixth grade. But if you stick with anime, then you become me and you get a shirt of overhaul. I wasn't really into the My Hero Academia fandom until about a year ago. And then I was like, whoa, this show is good. And that's when I was Shigaraki for Halloween. I'm getting off track here. What this video was about COPPA, right? Because I barely talked any about COPPA. Yeah. Long story short, COPPA hasn't affected me a whole lot, but I still feel like it has no purpose. It has some purpose, but, like, it depends on how young the person is, too. Like, it said 18 and younger. So technically, if you have content that's not made for kids and you block it for kids under 18, that's me. But I don't feel like anyone's blocking their videos for anyone that's 18 and younger. I don't feel like anyone's done that. Maybe they have. But as far as I know, nobody's done that. At least not yet. But anyway, this video's gone on long enough. If you watch to the very end, comment watermelon. And I'll know you watch to the very end and I'll be very happy. And I'll heart your comment, because that's what I do. Because I'd be very happy that you watched through this video to hear me blab and I talk about as fast as someone who's on TED Talk. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. Hope you have a good day. And Klein Den, out.